Hi everyone, this is SenseiFx. So step number one for the best entry model ever that I can give you, which is my personal one, the one I use on a daily basis on the CL channel too, whenever you heard or see about the quarters. So you have the 1 hour time frame. You want to head to the 8 a.m. candlestick on the 1 hour time frame, find buy side, sell side liquidity. Then you want to analyze what's happening here, break of structure, and this is a bearish candlestick. So I'm expecting to do what? Manipulate above the open price and go short, or manipulate above the close and go short. But since there's a lot of momentum, we're just gonna wait. Now 1 minute time frame, you wanna look at the quarters, right? So we're gonna look at the 9 a.m. candlestick. So 9 a.m. candlestick gonna let you know everything you need to know. So if I pay attention here, you see that this is a 9 a.m. candlestick. Buy side, sell side in purple. Manipulation above means something, manipulation higher, lower means something else. So once I have this 9 a.m. candlestick on the 9 a.m. opening on the 1 minute chart, find the highest imbalances on each level, sorry. So you have the highest imbalances here on the higher level. On the lowest level, you want to find the same thing. So you just go over here and find the lower imbalances. It might take a while. Still nothing. Still nothing. Okay, it seems like I can't go that far. Anyway, I don't see any bearish imbalances here, right? So I believe that if we are manipulating lower, I don't know until where we're gonna go. But anyway, see what happened here? Manipulation under, okay? And now basically what I'm waiting for is knowing that I have no objective lower. I know that the market should be bullish now, right? So I'm just gonna pay attention and wait. Alright, so here we are in a bullish setup, right? And now my take profit should be at this level right here, which is my purple imbalances on a higher level, right? Since we have an objective lower. Now, that's where it gets really interesting. To me, I feel like my entry could have been better, right? Hold on. Anyway, it seems like my entry, they could have been a bit better, right? So that's why it feels like at this level, if I could wait at the 9:30 a.m. opening price, that'd be better for me. So I'm just gonna wait for 9:30 a.m. to open, just in order to have more to add more confluences. So here's 9:30 a.m. candlestick right here, from buy side to sell side right here. I want to wait for some type of manipulation above or under. See, we have the manipulation above this time, right? Okay, so now the real manipulation occurs with the bodies. So basically, a real manipulation is above. That's correct. That's a real manipulation right here. Now that we have manipulation higher, what I'm going to target is now this line. So this level is going to be my target, right? Which is the 9:30 a.m. sell side liquidity of the candle. Now it's really simple. I take the quarter 3 to quarter 4, divide them into 4 quarters, and I'm waiting for a failed manipulation. So here we have, okay. All right. So basically, in order for manipulation to fail, we must break above this high, right? And basically, that's the wick, which is also the highest level we've been. So I'm gonna wait for it. See, we failed above it. So now that's how it works. Basically, I'm looking for a sell side liquidity taken. Sales side already been taken. I could look for that long, but since we're pretty bearish right now and we have all these levels down there, I believe that sometimes the price likes to grab some more liquidity before moving lower or higher, right? The liquidity resides down there as the true day open. So we might also be able to grab some liquidity down there. Just like I shown you, we did grab some liquidity down there after the failed manipulation. And from there, I'm expecting what? I'm expecting a move to the upside after a failed order block. So basically this level taken out. If this happened with the wick, I gotta have an entry. Here, I got my entry here. And now I just have to let the price play it out based on whatever the price wants to do. As you can see, making some decent movement. and that's where you need to take profit. Hold up. Hold up. Anyway, the price is just being playful right now. I need to keep going and see what's going on. But anyway, that's how I do it, okay? Now, if you look at another day, we're just going to delete everything. All right. Okay. So here, basically, we have Sunday. I'm going to look at the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour, I'm going to, there's momentum. Okay, good. You know what? Let me just fix something real quick. Okay. So adding on the 8 a.m. candlestick. Perfect. Now we have, interesting. This is a, that ain't not important. That's just some liquidity grab starting over the block. So from now on, what I'm expecting is to find the highest imbalances on every green quarters. Here's the highest imbalances on this green quarters. Then I'm going to find the lowest imbalances on the green quarters, which is over there. Lowest imbalances or inefficiencies on the green quarters. So now we're going to find the 9 a.m. opening price, which is over here. Good. Looking for a manipulation either above or under. Let's wait for it. We have a manipulation above, so we know we're going to be bearish, right? That's our first confirmation. Second confirmation is going to be on the second quarter, right? The second quarter, I'm expecting a 9:30 a.m. opening price with wicks or whatever. That's 29. 30 is right here. There you go. 9:30 a.m. opening price. Perfect. Now that we have these, I'm now expecting some type of manipulation somewhere above once again. All right. So this time we had it under because that's just a confirmation of what I'm expecting right now. Okay. So here now, that's where it gets interesting. I get to the third quarter, right? We came outside the range, which is one. We came 2 times outside the range, actually. So we're going to divide the third quarters into 4 most likely approximative, relative, equal range quarter for about, I think it's 5.5 minutes. Let me see, it's 51 to 57. It's like 6 minutes, something like that. 6.1. I don't even know. 6.3 probably. Okay, so here we have the consolidation. Alright, we have the manipulation here. Okay, good. So that's the manipulation, that's where it ends. Now let me confirm that it's correct. This thing too is correct. That's where manipulation stopped. Now, see, that's a distribution, right? Continue manipulation, distribution, but the manipulation must fail somewhere. So based on where it fails, we're gonna know what to do. Okay, so here, if it fails higher, which is what I'm expecting, that's not too late. We have our 2 levels where it should fail. Okay, here it fails, right? So that's where I want to target. I mean, not target, but I like to see this level being taken out. So that's going to be liquidity levels, right? I'm expecting our levels to get taken out. Even if it doesn't happen right now, it will happen eventually. And when it gets taken out, I'll be ready. But now, what does this happen? Let me explain. Because if you pay attention, that was in 9:30 a.m. opening price. You have a manipulation under. The manipulation under, we have a fill order block, which results to the price going all the way to my take profit level, which is this particular candle rectangle. And you see that the price will go all the way there. And as you can see, price is going there. And from there, we'll mitigate, reverse, or whatever. Exactly what I'm showing you. You see that? This is called precision. This is called pure precision. All right. And basically, that's how it works. All right. So now you want to head back here. But before I do this, I just want you to pay attention to the same liquidity level I've mentioned earlier. All right. Just pay attention to it. price must come under that level, right? And that's what you use as a draw of liquidity because you understand the algorithm, right? And this level, I just have to wait for. Same setup, a failed order block, right? This is not a demand or anything like that. If you pay attention, right, you see that this whole move happens in one single day. As soon as we came to that order, to that inefficiencies, the objective have been, and you see that was picture perfect inefficiencies right here. As soon as we came here, we're not expecting some bearish movement all the way towards a sell side liquidity levels, right? Which is what we end up doing. We came on that level, we wick a little bit. I like to see some movement to the downsides again. I'm not initially expecting a movement to the upside right away, but you know, the rest is analysis, which is something I didn't do. I didn't do any analysis on this regular trade, so you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go on another day, remove every drawings I made. So last example, 1 hour time frame. All right. So 1 hour time frame, 6, 7, 8, perfect. We have buy side of 8, sell side of 8. All right. We go on the 1 minute time frame. It's a bearish candlestick. We have a break of structure on the RD time frame, so we're expecting to be bearish. Now I'm doing the exact same thing. Find the highest inefficiency level on the previous quarter, which is over there. This one is really small. It's a smaller one. Over there. And then I'm going to find the lowest inefficiencies level on the sell side. There you go, over there. Now it's going to be a pretty big, weird trade because we are inside another green quarters, right? Pretty much. So there's no way, there's no telling at what the price wants to do. If it wants to stay in the range, if the price is looking to reverse, right? So I'm just going to wait for the 9 a.m. opening price. It's right over there. Gonna wait for manipulation under or above. Here we have it under. Cool. See, that's a manipulation to the downsides, which explains the market being bearish. Let me just give you some game. As soon as you see price wicking somewhere, right, that means that we broke at that level once. But people will see that as manipulation. But my real manipulation is actually when there's bodies coming under, because this is not real information. This just gives me insight. So I see this as some footprints left by the algorithm, letting me know that the market is looking to be bearish, bullish actually, or it's going to be breaking once again. So if we wick above, then we break under, just know that we'll continue that same direction. Same thing if we wick above here. If we break on above again, just know that we're going to be bullish again. All right. So I'm just going to wait for 9:30 because 9:30 is the time I'm expecting the most. Okay. 9:30 should be right on the corner. 9:30 is right here. All right, we have a small candlestick on 9:30. All right, not super precise, but it's okay. So now I'm going to be expecting what? We have the highest inefficiency level on the left side, right there. But if we look at the same day, no, that was an actual other day, right? But we can still pay attention to what happens yesterday at the second and highest inefficiencies levels, which is on top, right? So now I'm expecting what? Manipulation to the downsides to target the buy side liquidity. Manipulation to the upsides to target what? The sell side inefficiencies, right? That's really simple. That's all I need to do. Now I'm waiting, right? Look what we got over here. Manipulation under. But look at what happens here. We'll come back to this level because we broke once already, right? But I'm just going to be patient because I understand the game. See here? I can now start the analysis. So that's where it gets interesting. Where are we? We are outside the range. From what side? Buy side or sell side? Outside the range on the sell side, right? So we are currently expecting a manipulation to the ups, a distribution to the upsides after the manipulation to the downsides. And let's not forget that the 1 hour time frame was bearish too. So now I'm expecting is consolidation here, because here on the left side we had a reversal. Now here in the second quarter we have a continuation. From there I'm expecting what? The sell side right here to be taken, right? But if I want to be bearish, I want the buy sides to be taken, right? So now buy side has been taken, good. So now in this case, what am I doing? Simple. I'm just going to move that a little bit and I'm going to show you what is my range. So this is the end of my manipulation, right? Hold up. This is the start of my manipulation. Right there. There you go. And now I can just put back everything else, everything how it was before. So here, basically, okay, if we break under, I want to have manipulation up on top and then target the sell side. If we break above, I want to have manipulation to the sell side and then target the buy side. Let's look at how it goes. Oh, actually, yeah, I thought I was wrong. I was actually wrong. This is the end of my manipulation. So basically, the level I'm expecting to be broken is this level pretty much. Because that was consolidation, manipulation, and distribution. Let's look at how it goes. Okay, it seems like we broke the buy sides. All right, broke the buy sides, which means that this becomes what? Liquidity, right? This becomes liquidity. It's a set point of liquidity, which is a target too. I'm just gonna wait for the sell side liquidity taken. Let's wait for it. It must comes down to this plane, and if it doesn't, that's where the power hours will intervene. Because that's the goal of the power hour, man. You understand? It should come to such level. See, we came to that level one already. Now we're expecting a fail order block. All right. See, we're coming that imbalances. All right, we're not came exactly onto it. See here, I wish I would have seen some wicks at this buy side of this bearish candlestick. So, but anyway, see, I could have entered this long and just let the price play it out. Why? It's because we have a fail order block, right? And as you can see, power hours will do the rest. And that's where you will see the market is being bearish or bullish, like all of a sudden. See, basically, that's how it works. And that's where you have the best type of entry at such level, right? And as you can see, I'm 3 for 3. So I'm just going to end this video right here. You know what I'm saying? That was SenseiFx, and this is how you manage to find high quality trade. If you pay attention, it's 12, 22. Yeah, don't pay attention to that. You know, that's just, I ain't got no money on my check pay, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't use check pay like that unless I'm going out with my girls or something. But anyway, y'all, that was SenseiFx, and I'll just give y'all my model. It's really complicated, but that's the cost of being a boss. You know what I'm saying? So it still costs to be a boss, man. You know, when you're a boss, man, you're gonna find models like this all the time. But shit, this is all price action. This is pure understanding. This is pure price action movement, man. Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all. Peace. That was SenseiFx for some game. Yes, sir.